Chris here with Cable Bullet, and today we're going to walk you through the installation process for our Venture Series railing, the first ever fully integrated post and cable tensioning system. If you're looking for a modern, high-quality cable railing with no visible tensioning hardware, then the Venture Series was designed for you. In addition to its sleek appearance, stainless steel is a natural choice for outdoor projects because of its corrosion-resistant properties. With the Venture Series, we really wanted to take our goal of designing clean, modern railing to the next level. And this is a system made for anyone who places a premium on quality and modern design. The Venture Series features solid stainless steel construction, not hollow tubing, a completely concealed tensioning mechanism that's machined directly into the bar stock with no visible external tensioning hardware, and a slim 3/4 by 2 inch profile with machine cut edges. At roughly 25 pounds per post, it's easy to see and feel the difference in this railing. Just like all our other lines, Venture Series railing is made exclusively in the USA. Let's get into some of the specific features and options for the Venture Series collection. Venture Series posts are available in top or side mount configuration, each with 36 and 42 inch height options. 36 inch posts have 11 cable anchor points. 42 inch posts have 13. End posts with the integrated cable tensioning mechanism are designed for every cable's start and end point. The maximum span length for a single cable run is 20 feet. At corners, stair transitions, or for runs that span farther than 20 feet, you'll use 2 back-to-back posts. Structural intermediate or line posts are used to support the cable and handrail and can be paired with Cable Bullet spacer bars for additional cable support. The through holes in every line post are beveled at the top and bottom, which allows them to be used level and angled stair runs without kinking the cable. Top mount posts come standard with leveling set screws for hard, irregular surfaces and a base cover plate. To avoid welds or bulky cover plates, each column is press fit and pinned to the base. Side mount posts include a separate, detached base bracket. To make installation easier, attach the base to your wood structure, then connect the post column. All posts include a universal top designed for use with any handrail that has a flat underside. Installing top mount posts is a straightforward process. Before you begin, check to make sure you've got all the necessary tools and supplies. You'll need the following, and feel free to pause the video and review your checklist. First, you need to determine the location of your post. I would recommend using painter's tape to mark the edge and angles of your posts. Once you've got everything mapped out, you can drill your pilot holes. The size and depth of your pilot holes will vary by product and foundation construction. Next, use a 3/16 Allen wrench to advance the 4 set screws to plumb your post. Then finish setting each screw. You can repeat the process until all your posts are set. Now we're going to walk you through the installation process for the side mount railing. Before you start this process, again, check to make sure you've got all the necessary tools and supplies. You'll need the following. First, you need to determine the location for each post bracket. As a general rule of thumb, the distance from the surface of your deck to the bottom cable run should not exceed 3 inches. On most applications, this means the top of your bracket should be approximately 1 inch below the surface. You can use a 1/4 inch drill bit to mark each screw location to help center your pilot holes. Once you've marked the location, drill a 3/16 inch pilot hole and drive in the first bracket mounting screw. I'm using a 4.5 inch long Cable Bullet post mounting screw. Drill and set all 4 screws and check to make sure the bracket is plumb and level. Use plastic composite shims to make any necessary adjustments. Once your bracket is set correctly, go back and tighten all 4 mounting screws. Finally, you can install your posts. First, place your post inside the bracket. Make sure you align the tapped holes. Next, attach your post to the bracket with the head cap screws included. Use a 3/16 inch Allen wrench to advance your screws. Check that your post is plumb and repeat the steps I just showed you for your other posts. Once you've installed all your posts, you're ready for the handrail. We recommend attaching your handrail before running cables to avoid unintentionally pulling your posts out of plumb. Handrail installation varies by type, so we'll cover those specifics in separate videos. Now that your handrail has been installed, it's time to add and tension your cables. To help speed up the process, measure the distance between end posts and add a few inches to cut rough cable lengths. This will allow you to finish one end of every cable before installing in a controlled environment. To prepare your cable end, thread a lobed washer over the cable, then add the crimp. The Venture Series installation kit includes a 16-ton manual hydraulic crimper with a hexagonal die designed to securely crimp in one pass. Securing the crimp is vital to the integrity of your railing, so carefully inspect your first few crimps. For comparison, here's a poorly seated crimp. Notice the clear hexagonal impression on the properly crimped cable end. With the set screw removed, insert your cable end into the post. Use the set screw to lock the cable end in place. Advance the set screw until the face is flush with the post. To avoid stripping or seizing your set screw, use the magnetic multi-bit driver included in the installation kit. As tempting as it may seem, do not use a drill or impact driver. With your first cable end securely in place, thread the unfinished cable end through each of your intermediate posts and any cable spacer bars along the way. With the cable pulled tight, measure and mark your cable an inch past the face of the opposing post. Make your finish cut, then add a lobed washer and repeat the process of crimping your cable end. The goal is to have a relatively hand-tight cable before engaging the tensioning mechanism. This will give you the maximum amount of tensioning capacity over longer spans. Cables can be tensioned to approximately 150 pounds per line. I'd recommend at least 30 pounds of tension to get the cable to level out nicely. Unless your local building code specifically regulates cable deflection under load, don't overthink it. A sloppy cable will break a fall just as well as a tight cable. Shoot for an amount of tension that starts to feel like a bass guitar string, and you'll end up in the right place. And there you have it, sleek and stainless cable railing that will last for years to come. To keep your railing looking its best, we recommend wiping it down to give it a new, shiny finish. If you have any questions about the Venture Series or your project, visit cablebullet.com and click on the Contact Us link at the top of the page. Our project support team would be happy to help with any questions.